What it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. Over 500,000 streams worldwide and 1,400 plus episodes. So I thank you guys so very much. We're still living this quarantine life, but that doesn't mean that we can't have a little fun. So I am talking with the founder and CEO of Little Skincare Line, Satish. Hi, how are you today?
Okay, I could not understand. I believe I'm on a speakerphone right now. So it was hard me to understand what you said in the last 40 seconds. But I tell you what our story is, how we started to get into Little's skincare. So what happened 4 years ago when we had our first grandchild, we wanted to give our daughter a gift. And we thought, what could be better than a gift that would help to keep our grandson or sons happy and healthy. And we are in western Pennsylvania. Our winters are pretty cold, or used to be pretty cold. So my wife, she's a periodontist as well. In her line of work, she had to frequently wash her hands. And having fewer options of all natural products in the market, I thought, or I was inspired to create all natural products, loaded or enriched with vitamins A, D, and E that would keep their skin moisturized throughout the day. So as I said, 4.5 years ago, when we started to make it, we started to give samples to our friends and family members, and of course our co-workers as well. And they began asking for more samples, and they became our enthusiastic, customers. So what started out as a valentine to my family, it grew into something customers wanted for their families as well. Once they discovered the quality and uniqueness of our Little's products. And hence a company was born and we named it. In fact, my daughter, she named it Little's Skincare. So this is, in a nutshell, our story. I'm a chemical engineer. I used to work in a petroleum refinery, and I'm a chemist as well.
Okay.
In early 90s, I was thinking about, making diaper rash creams using petroleum products. But lately, I think the world, if not America, they are moving towards all natural ingredients or all natural products. So I took retirement 4 years ago and started to work on, formulation. Took me some time, but I'll tell you a story. I won't tell you the brand name. As I said, when my daughter had her first baby, his doctor, she had a son, his doctor recommended a petroleum-based diaper rash cream. And I gave her a sample, and she said, "Dad, I cannot use your sample because the doctor is saying use the certain brand sample." And I was kind of, disappointed. But I said, okay, that's fair. You have to listen to a medical, professional.
Mm-hmm.
So after she's in Fairfax, Virginia. So after 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I said, okay, Priya, if you're not using it, I'd like to have my sample back.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, no, Dad, your sample was amazing. The doctor recommended product did not work.
Mm.
I smiled. I said, you know what? This thing is, because, most products in the market, it's basically 60, 70, 75% petroleum.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to put petroleum on delicate skin because petroleum will make skin dry.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I used to work in a petroleum plant all my life.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean when my daughter was a 1 year, 2 year old, we used natural, Dabarash creams that time because they were not available.
Mm.
They were all petroleum based. But now, we are making natural things, natural products, and we are getting very good feedback from people, those who, buy it and those who use it.
Yes, absolutely. So, with this under your belt, I mean, coming from a petroleum background where, you said you were working at a plant that, everything was petroleum and now to all natural. What advice could you offer to anybody out there that's looking to deal with more natural products like yours?
The only advice I have, do not give up.
Mm.
The road is pretty bumpy. There are going to be heartaches along the way.
Mm.
But, listen to your heart. If it comes from your gut, do not give up. Keep trying it. And someday or eventually, you will, make it happen.
Gotcha. Mr. Satish, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you. Let everyone know the best way to get their little skincare products.
Okay, run by me again. I'm sorry.
Send them to your website. What's your website name?
Okay, it's Littles with an S, skincare.com, www.littlesskincare.com.
Perfect. And thank you so much for joining us today. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for all of your love and support. And continue to push forward in every aspect of it. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do, watch me make it happen, and watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is great, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.